if you bought what I do, 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 it's going down. Yeah, well, I hold it on your damn street. Calvin Miller production.
World, stop. Carry on, 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 stop. So I know that's right. 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 Welcome to the Unfiltered Doll, baby, where we do what? A little bit of cussing around here, so your parental... You need to know is that we do a little bit of cussing around here, baby, so your parental advisory has been advised. Hello, hello, hello. I'm here really, really quick. I do not want to hold you all long because you already know I was live this morning. All right. It is a rare occasion when we go live more than once. Welcome on in, Oregon City, and Only Me 23. Happy hump day. Happy Wednesday. It is my after work time, and I wanted to talk about Michelle. Now, the last Michelle we heard from was the Michelle down in the Flow Rider with her husband, Reggie, and she had took her daughter and left Kentucky, went to the Atlanta, and then her last stop was down there to the Florida with the new husband and everything. Her daughter was, wanting to know who's my family, where do I belong? And it come to find out Michelle has been living a lie. Now, we have another Michelle, and her name is Michelle Hundley Smith, okay? I don't know if you guys heard of this, but we're going to get directly into it. Hey, TD Will, how are you? So let's get directly into it.
20 years ago today, Michelle Hundley Smith from Eden went out to do some Christmas shopping and never returned.
No sign of her car either. She disappeared without a trace. Decades of questions. What happened to Michelle Smith? Where is she?
Yes, Michelle, honey, where are you? Honey, they've been looking for you.
20 years later and still no answers.
Mother of three, 20 years ago, leaves her home December 9th, 2001 to go Christmas shopping for her three kids. Michelle Lynn Hadley Smith, she was driving a Pontiac Sports Trans van. License plate, rocking on. Doug and I, we've been taking a look at a lot of the waterways that are potential accident places. So we're going to take a look at between here and Martinsville with the Walmart.
And with the investigation that we have put together so far for what we're going to do today with our search, we have 3 to 4 possible good locations.
I mean, they was looking all over for Michelle. They were looking all over for Michelle. So Michelle is a mom who vanished without a trace 24 years ago. Would you know she was found alive, leaving the family with unanswered questions. The children, they're grown now because she's been gone for 24 years. And guess what? She was from North Carolina, went missing 24 years ago. She is found alive and well. She is now 62 years old, was last seen on December 9th, 2001. But law enforcement announced that they received a tip about her location on the February 19th and later met with her in person at an undisclosed location. An official said that Smith's family was notified that she was indeed located, and the missing mom requested to keep her location unknown. Baby, I don't know. Some of y'all got some badass children, but you still love them anyway, and you work with them. I don't know if she was running from the husband, if she was running from a man, if she was running from some trouble. But what I do know is now that she has been missing for 24 years and they done found her, it is crazy that she does not want anybody to know about her location. And now the kids who possibly, maybe they had some closure because they thought Michelle went to the glory. You know what I'm saying? And to find out that your mom doesn't want anything to do with you all, That's a hard pill to swallow. Now, when I say there's some badass kids, and there is a slogan out there, I don't go by this slogan, but they say F them kids. We're not going to get into all of that right now because I don't have time. It sounds cruel, but there is a slogan out there. It's a play on words, but some people, they're for real when they say F them kids. But if you got a kid like this, and before I play this video, I don't know this child, this teenager. It does not say he has anything going on in the caption. But if you have a child like this right here,
So aggressive. Let me put this back. Calm the fuck down.
Put it up.
And don't slam the door in my face when I do.
Put it up.
Don't
Ali.
slam the door.
I'm not. Put it up. Afară, că nu știu ce să
Why do you push me out?
Pentru că nu ieși când îți spun să ieși. Ieși
Okay,
afară.
let me close the door. Don't let me get out. Oh,
Just leave and we'll close the door.
Ieși afară.
let me put this back. I don't know how to do that. Why do you push me out like that, huh? Why do you push me out?
Because I want you out of here.
Or why you have to push me?
Pentru că tu nu ieși.
Are you gonna call the cops on me?
Ieși
Are
afară.
you gonna call the cops on me?
Pretty soon. Very soon.
How soon?
You'll see.
I want to know. I don't want to see. I want to know.
Ieși afară. Ieși afară. Ieși afară.
It's not closed yet.
I can't.
like I said, I'm not sure if he has some difficulties and if there's a challenge there or not. They didn't say that in the caption when I found this video. What I do know is, why did Michelle up and leave her children like that? And when they found her 24 years later, she still don't want to be bothered with them. Okay. Let me see here. Was Michelle married? Because we haven't seen, I think that's the part that I'm missing. Was there a husband? Of course, this is going to, bring a discussion amongst the internet in a court of public opinion. But child, let me share my screen so y'all can see Michelle. Because y'all might be like, what is Michelle giving? What is Michelle looking like? I don't know what she looks like on today, but I do see some glamour shot images. All right, so let's go ahead and pull those up so y'all can see Michelle real quick. Nothing too crazy, all right? Let me put her up here on the screen real quick. So that's Michelle right there, okay? And we were reading the bullet points from people, and they ain't seen her since then. Baby, listen, this was a long time ago. Y'all know these pictures. If you Google, they'll come up, especially for if you Google holiday. You can Google funny holiday pictures, and you usually see the same background and pose, or you can Google glamour shots. Some of you went down there to the glamour shots to get your pictures as well. That is the last time they seen her, okay? And I don't know what the hell is going on, but let's go ahead and see what the court of public opinion has to say all about Sister Michelle, who has gone missing. Like I said, I don't know what those children was putting her through, but she got the hell up out of there. I don't know, honey. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments or in the chat. So where are we going to go at next? What's this?
20 years ago today, Michelle Hundley Smith from Eden went out to do some Christmas shopping and never returned.
No sign.
Okay, we already watched that one. What's this here?
More than 2 decades after she disappeared, a North Carolina mother of 3 has been found alive. The Rockingham County Sheriff's Office confirmed that Michelle Hundley Smith, who went missing in December of 2001, has been located alive and well. At the time of her disappearance, she was 38 years old. Investigators say she left her home to go Christmas shopping at a Kmart in Martinsville, Virginia, about 17 miles away, and never returned. Her husband reported her missing on December 31st, 2001. For years, her case remained a mystery. In 2020, her daughter Amanda spoke publicly about that night, recalling her mother kissing the children goodnight and leaving the house around 8:30 in the evening. Amanda was 14 at the time. Her younger brother was nearly 8. Their older sister was already out of the house. Now, after detectives received new information, authorities made contact with Smith at an undisclosed location in North Carolina. Officials say she is alive and well. At her request, her exact whereabouts will remain private, and her family has been notified. After 24 years of unanswered questions, the case that once left a family and community searching for answers has taken a dramatic and unexpected turn.
Now, they said she vanished on December the 9th, and she was married. The husband didn't say she was missing until December the 31st. So that's interesting. Very interesting. So let's see what else the people got to say online, and then I'm going to let y'all go. Hold on one moment. Let me see what we got here.
Hold up. Could you imagine spending the formative years of your childhood thinking that one night your mom went to go Christmas shopping for you and your siblings only to never come back? Thinking maybe she got kidnapped, or maybe even worse, only to find out 24 years later, nope, she's alive and well, and she doesn't want anybody to know where she's at. Way that I would spend all of that time in my childhood thinking that my mom went to go Christmas shopping for me only to find out she's alive and well and doesn't want me to know where she's at. Never mind the fact that it took her then husband 3 weeks to report her missing, which is really strange. And before anybody gets in my comments and is like, well, you don't know what she was going through, Kathy. Maybe she was being abused. Maybe he was abusive. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit because she left her kids with him. If he was abusing her, she left her kids to that abuse. So this is just a reminder, moms can be deadbeat pieces of shit also.
Well, honey, she said what she said. Now, her daughter, her name is Samantha, I believe. Let me see here. Yes, her daughter, Amanda, expressed her complicated feelings upon learning that her mother is alive. She says, I'm ecstatic. I'm pissed. I am heartbroken. I'm all over the map, she wrote. Will I have a relationship once more with my mom? Honestly, I can't answer that because I don't even know. My initial reaction would be yes, absolutely. But then I think of all of the hurt. But even then, my mom is only human, just as we all are. Okay. And she says that I want to go outside and scream. She's alive, Bird said. My biggest question is to her, what happened all those years ago in December? What made you leave? What happened? I understand and I respect that she doesn't want any of us to contact her. I'm not angry, she continued. The biggest answer I had today was she was alive. Nothing else matters right at this moment. So, honey, that's a lot. And it makes me wonder because who was her husband? You get what I'm saying? Why leave the children? Did she start a new family? Does she have more? Did she have more children? Did she remarry? Like, what is it? What's going on? So, for the police to just leave her alone and carry on with her wish of not disclosing where she's at, perhaps she has a good enough reason to not, to not want to come back and not want to be found. I don't know. I was not there.
Y'all, this is absolutely crazy. So a wife and mother who was reported missing back in 2001 was recently found alive and well, and she was living a secret life. A troubling missing persons case from back in 2001 took a surprising turn recently when detectives found out a woman was living a secret life in North Carolina. The mystery of what happened to Michelle Hundley Smith, pictured here, was solved by a recent new tip and lead that was given to authorities. Michelle vanished while going to a Kmart store on December 9th of 2001. She was officially reported missing on New Year's Eve of 2001, which was nearly 2 weeks after she was last seen. She was reportedly 38 years old at the time, and she was living with her family at a home in Eden, North Carolina. She was married with children. Her husband said that Michelle had left home to travel to a Kmart store in Martinsville, Virginia for Christmas shopping, but she never showed back up. She never returned home. A missing persons flyer released at the time of her disappearance noted that she should be considered endangered and that she'd never leave her kids by choice. Well, she did. So 2 days ago, on Friday, February 20th, detectives made contact with Michelle at an undisclosed location in North Carolina. And as I said, she was alive and well. That's what the sheriff's office said in a press release. They said at her request, her current whereabouts will remain undisclosed, but that her family was notified that she was located, and the family was also told she wanted to keep her location hidden as well. One of Michelle's children made a statement on Saturday, the day after she was found, on a Facebook page that was created back in 2018 to collect tips in the missing persons case of Michelle. Her child said right now there's too much going on to deal with, but that their mom chose a new life, and they now know she's alive, and that for now that's enough. Michelle's child further said they can't really think straight right now. I can only imagine the pain and emotions they must be feeling right now, just knowing she just gave up and left them. A motive for Michelle, who is now 62 years old, was not released, so as to why she left wasn't released. The Rockingham County Sheriff's Office has since said they never gave up looking for Michelle. It was said the tip that led to her being found was received on the day before she was found, Thursday, February 19th, but the source of the tip has not been revealed. People who knew Michelle are now wondering what made her want to leave all those years back. I'm sorry, but she deserves charges in my opinion. I don't know if she's facing any or not. I have not read that she was arrested or charged or anything, but if you waste that much time, energy, and money from law enforcement by faking your disappearance, you should absolutely face consequences in my opinion. Y'all let me know what you think about that in the comments, and for more content, be sure to follow and subscribe if you're over on YouTube.
And this is why I previously stated before watching that video, I'm shocked that they allowed her to carry on with that wish of not telling the people where she was at, leaving her location undisclosed. I guess we have to wait to see if more information is going to come out about this story. But I thought that was interesting because it's just like, wait, what do you mean you're found and you can remain hidden with your secret life when law enforcement, resources, money was spent? I mean, look at these guys. Oh, I already erased it. But, you know, there was a whole show, search team looking for her. So, honey, I don't know.
This is not a celebrity story, but it's a story. Hey guys, it's your girl Gentry. Hey, now I normally do celebrity stories, pop culture, but this story was too good to pass up. Imagine your mom goes missing in 2001 on Christmas Eve, only to be found alive 25 years later, living her best life. This is the story of Michelle Hunley Smith. So basically, in 2001, she told her husband she was going to go to Kmart to go shopping for Christmas presents, and then she went missing. I mean, they had people looking for her. She was on news stations, like reported as a missing mom, and the detectives that were working on the case never gave up on the case and ended up finding her alive. Well, her daughter, who has been looking for her mom all these years, did leave a statement, and I'm sure she has a array of emotions, being that her mom basically just jumped ship and left them. Has been found alive, relieved that she's, living, but you can pause and read. But basically it says that, I will say my mother chose her new life and we know she's alive, and for now that's enough. I can't really think straight right now to make a heartfelt post. But again, Amanda wrote, adding that she plans to rename the Facebook page now that her mother has been located. Instead, Amanda will focus on her efforts on highlighting other unsolved missing person cases. So she basically devoted her life to solving her mom's missing person case to find out her mom was chilling. Whew, that is crazy.
Absolutely crazy. It's mysterious. I just have so many questions, but unfortunately, there's nobody to answer them during this time. But I did want to share that all with you. Shout out again to Oregon City, Only Me 23, TD Will, and Jet Black for dropping down in the chat. Hugs and kisses to you all. I am out of here. That's all I got. Everybody that is in the rose bushes, hello. Welcome on in. Drop down in the comment section and let me know what you think. If you're catching the replay, also let me know, what do you think about this? What if that was your mother and she vanished 24 years ago just to find out that she is still alive and does not want anything to do with you, the child. Well, you are a grown woman now, but you get what I mean. How would you feel about that? And do you feel like Michelle should face charges because of the resources that were used to search and find, and with this investigation, none of that is for free. So should she face charges now that she has been found? You all let me know. And also, brainstorm. Why do you think she went missing? And why do you think she does not want to be found by her child or children that she's left behind? All right, that's all I have for you all. Thank you so much. And I am out of here. Bye.
Go show.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Unfiltered Doll Reactions.
All right, Slash.
I wish you worked the phone. Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off again.